right here. What's up, man? How you doing, bub? Good to see
evening,
you.
Cardinal fans. Welcome to Cardinal Arena for tonight's matchup between the Shiloh Christian Saints and your Farmington Cardinals. A little backwards tonight. This is Brian Dean alongside my tag team partner, football guru himself, Coach Randy.
Hey, man, it's a pleasure to be on here. But, you know, hey, Ox and Kirk are down at Hot Springs. It's opening day for the horse races, and God love them, they're not here tonight. And so I'm like the last guy down here on the bench. We call Coach Ox to come to a basketball game, and I apologize, folks. I've never done a basketball game before. This is going to be something new. I'm going to try not to tell stories in between, because if I do, Farmington may have 3 possessions by the time I get back.
It will be fine, Coach. It's a great night for basketball, and great to have you here instead of just in the football booth. Expand your horizon a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to try not to mess this up.
Oh, you'll do fine. It's Colors Day 2020, if you believe that.
Hey, it's something else. The festivities are really nice. You know, you get to see everybody dressed up. The choir's getting ready to come out here on the floor and do the national anthem. It's really good times. It's high school basketball at its best.
Absolutely. Of course, we a little bit ago showed the festivities taking place, and Jason Benavidez was announced 2020 Colors Day King, and Ebony Schlinker was selected the 2020 Colors Day Queen. So congratulations to them both. And Coach, tonight, like you mentioned, great night for basketball. Shiloh Christian comes into the ball game with a 10-8 overall record, 3-2 in conference play, and are about ready to get started with the national anthem. So we'll pause and honor America with that. Folks, honoring America with the singing of our national anthem from the Crimson Select Honors Choir to start off tonight's basketball games. The boys are playing first, and Coach, like I mentioned a while ago, Shiloh Christian comes in with an overall record of 10-8, 3-2 in conference play. Your Farmington Cardinals come into the ball game with an overall record of, that is not right. I was going to say 18-3, but that was the girls. See if I can get that.
Well, one thing about it, you know, you've got 2 teams here that are both playing pretty well. The Shiloh coach was talking about their season kind of up and down, but I mean, last week against Berryville, Seth Rosenfield had a career night with 31 points. You flip it over here on the other side with Logan Landwehr, who had 30 points against Berryville on Tuesday night. You got 2 guys that, you know, can definitely light it up from the outside. It's going to be a lot of fun to see. Austin Shelley's coming into his own, big 6'7" post down here for Farmington, setting up on the block with a great drop step. I mean, it's a lot of fun to watch.
Right. There's no doubt about it. Our Farmington Cardinals coming into the ball game at 11-6 overall. And I believe they are got a conference record of 4-1 overall. Their only loss being to Pea Ridge. So it should be very interesting to see how things transpire with Rosenthal, like you mentioned, and then Austin Shelley and Logan Landwehr taking off the way that they have been taken care of.
Well, I like the way you called him Rosenthal since it's Rosenfield. That'd be nice. I'm sure his parents will appreciate that tonight, huh?
My apologies to the Rosenfield family.
I'm just messing with you, Bo.
Got to get it started off on the right foot. Here we go. Getting set for the starting lineups of your Farmington Cardinals. It's going to be number 5, Devontae Donovan. Number 10, Marquavian Watson. Number 12, Logan Landwehr. Number 34, Carson Simmons. And number 50, Austin Shelley. Shelley's coming into his own, like you mentioned, and it's been nice the last 3 or 4 ball games to actually see him take off in the middle of the paint and do his turnaround sky hook, turnaround jumpers, bank it off the glass. I mean, he's coming into his own.
Well, you know, the funny thing is you see these high school kids that all of a sudden don't realize how big and how strong and how effective they can be at times, and all of a sudden, halfway through your senior season, you realize, I'm the biggest cat on the floor. You know, I can use this hip, I can use this little drop step right here to make things happen, and he definitely does. And the last 2 or 3 games to watch him play, it's been like watching a different kid, and it's nice to see this time of the year that happening, because this is what we need.
Right, you're absolutely right. Because we're talking we're almost to the end of January. We got a month left of basketball, and you're staring right in the middle of district tournament season, regional tournament season, and then of course, hopefully, the state tournament.
Yeah, that's one thing. You know, we're hosting state, and you definitely want to be playing in your home gym if you're hosting state.
Right.
And the way we're playing right now, it sure looks like we're going to have great opportunity for that.
It's a good time for the wheels to be clicking. Austin Shelley set at the Cardinal head. Redbirds will be going, moving left to right. Shiloh Christian right to left. Shelley wins the tip, and it's handled by Carson Simmons. Gives it up to Quay. Shiloh bringing the trap. Back into the hands of Simmons. Over to Quay in the corner. Three-pointer by Landwehr is off the mark. Rebound Shiloh Christian. Luke Hutchinson gives it up to the hands of Eli Wisdom. Shiloh goes inside to number 25, Oswald, kicks it back out. Here's a three-point attempt from Wisdom, and it hits nothing but the bottom of the net. 3-0 Shiloh, early goings, first quarter of the ball game. Quay, skip pass over to Landwehr. Back outside on the wing to Simmons. Back to Landwehr, looking inside to Shelley. Here's a three-point attempt by Donovan. It's off the mark, air ball, and rebounded by Shiloh.
Well, we had a mismatch inside. Shelley had Stuart Barnes 5'8" inside, and we just get it to him.
Yeah.
And you heard Coach Bo Thompson saying that, and hopefully, we can make that happen this trip down the floor.
That's right. Errant pass out of bounds by Shiloh Christian. Turnover to the Redbirds. 3-0, 6:47 to go in the first quarter. Coach Thompson wants it to go inside. Simmons with it way out wide on the wing. Inside to Shelley from Donovan. Shelley makes a power move. Up and in for the basket. And there it is, Coach. We talked about going inside to Shelley, and here's a power move inside. Gets a bucket and a foul.
You've got number 5, Luke Hutchinson, down there trying to guard him, and prior to that, it was Stuart Bivens, and both those guys are giving up some height and giving up some size, and once again, a little hip, a little drop step, and here we go.
Absolutely. Shelley looking to tie it with his free throw, and it's a bucket. 3-3, 6:35 to go in the first quarter. Full court press now from the Redbirds. Landwehr on the ball. Here's Wisdom, kick back out. Outside, here's a three-point attempt from Rosenfeld, off the mark. Scramble for the rebound, ends up in the hands of Watson. Watson skip past the Landwehr in the corner. Thought about a three, drives inside instead. Floaters up, off the side of the rim, and rebounded by Shiloh. Wisdom with the basketball, guarded by Landwehr. Redbirds in a 2-3 zone. Landwehr with a pick. Ends up back in the hands of Wisdom.
You know, Shillow's moving the ball pretty good. The only thing is, I mean, you can kind of follow the pattern of what they're doing offensively, and Landwehr cheated on it, almost came up with a turnover.
Right. Great defensive play again by Landwehr. Goes off the shin of a Cardinal player and out of bounds. Crowd didn't like it. Referee said, I got it. Shiloh to inbounds it. Here's the three from the corner from Wisdom. Off the mark, rebound Donovan. Donovan looking to push, gives it up to Quay. Quay pulls it back out, sets up the offense, gets it into the hands of Simmons. Here's a steal by Rosenfeld. Spin move off the glass and in. 5:09 to go in the first quarter, 5-3 Shiloh.
Well, it's kind of the same thing I said a while ago about Shiloh moving the ball pretty good, and now we're moving it pretty good, but I mean, we're telegraphing our passes, we're letting them know where we're going. There's not a lot of deception to what we're doing. You need to attack, and get in there to Shelley again.
Yeah, I mean, you get...
Another turnover.
Turnover by Simmons as he's traveled. Calls for a travel.
Well, we've had 2 turnovers so far in 5 possessions, and Shillow's had 1.
Shiloh with the basketball. Ends up in the backcourt in the hands of Wisdom. Wisdom guarded by Watson. Almost gave it up on a carry there. Rebounded nicely. Bivens with it. Goes inside. Kicks it back out to number 13, Rosenfeld for 3. And it's good. 8-3, Shiloh.
2 sharpshooters right there with Wisdom and Rosenfeld. Definitely with that 2-3, got to find them and got to match up. And their trap's giving us some problems right now here early.
Redbirds look to go inside to Shelley, ends up turning it over. Wisdom driving, block, pass, intercepted by Simmons. Simmons pushes ahead to Landwehr. Landwehr goes up and is going to get called for a charge.
I'm not so sure I agree with that one. I mean, there was a left shoulder there, and that was about it. It sure looked like we, well, I'm not going to argue with it. I'm just going to say I don't agree with it.
Right. Landwehr picks up his first, and then Corey Thomas checks in to replace Landwehr. Full court press now by the Redbirds. Watson on Bivens. Bivens breaks the timeline, gets it across into the hands of number 5, Hutchinson. 3-point shots off the mark. Quay in the corner. Resets the offense, pulling it back out. Looks inside to Shelley. Finds DeCorey on the corner. Gives it back to Watson. Watson, one-handed pass to Shelley, and Shelley travels. Timeout, Redbirds. Coach Thompson wants to talk about it, settle his troops down. 30-second timeout. With 3:29 to go in the first quarter, it's 8-3 Shiloh. We'll take a quick timeout. Be right back.
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. 3:29 to go in the first quarter, 8-3 in favor of Shiloh. And Coach, so far, Redbirds had 6 possessions and turned it over 4 times.
Yes, sir. I mean, that's the main reason for the timeout right there that we just came back from. Is hey, we got to get position. You know, we got to take care of the ball. And we're rushing some things and trying to press. I mean, we're pressing right now. Just need to relax and let the game come to us.
Right. Rosenfeld with the basketball, gives it up to Wisdom. Now over to Bivens. Bivens to Hutchinson. Redbirds in a 2-3 zone. Quick passing over to Wisdom for 3, and it's good. 11-3, Shiloh. Simmons, go ahead.
No, I was going to say it's the first time they came down with the trap. We threw over the top, and then when they tried to come to us, Simmons did a great job of just working in between the two and drawing the foul. And I think if we continue to go ahead and attack, that's going to happen, and we'll force them out of there.
Right. Wisdom picks up his first personal foul, second team foul for Shiloh. Watson with the basketball. Found a wide open Devontae Donovan for 2. Cuts the lead to 6. Should have been a push-off called by Bivens. Did not get the call. Here's Bivens with the basketball, guarded by Quay. Bivens looks to go inside, gives it up to Wisdom, who dives inside. Floater's up and good. 13-5, 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Simmons to Watson. Found an open to Corey Thomas. Basket was good, but they called the charge on Corey Thomas.
Kind of a late whistle. I mean, that one right there, you almost want to hope that he just swallows the whistle when we go on. I mean, that's hardly any contact at all. We were anticipating that whistle, I believe.
Bivens with the basketball. Gives it across the timeline to Wisdom. Wisdom guarded by Quay. Back to Bivens, guarded by Thomas.
Yeah, he's moving. There we go. Moving screen on Oswald. I mean, it came out high off the top of the key, and I mean, he never planted his feet for a screen there, and it's almost like, hey, we're playing a little football out here, boys. I mean, I've done some football games before, Brian. You know, basketball. This is the first go around with basketball, so.
Hey, and you're doing good so far, so good. A lot of terminology is the same.
Oh, I coached it for 3 years, believe it or not. First 3 years here, coached with Ronnie Davis. Great time. Good coach. I learned a lot. Learned a lot.
The game.
No, I know the game. I give you a hard time.
Donovan with the steal gives it up to Simmons. Redbirds looking to cut the 9-point lead, 8-point lead by Shiloh with 55 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Donovan for 3, off the mark. Rebound Landwehr, powers to his left side. Off the mark, rebound by Shelley. Shelley powers back up and gets hacked on his shot.
You know, last possession down the floor, we match up man, and you can tell, I mean, we just seem like we have more size, more athletic ability. You have the 2 spot-up shooters there with Rosenfeld and then also Wisdom. And the other 3, God bless them, I mean, you have Bivens and Hutchinson really haven't hurt us much. I mean, they're just trying to deliver the ball and matching up with them like that. Kind of took them out of what they were doing, and hopefully we can stay in the face of these 2 shooters right here and create some havoc.
Shelley's first attempt was good. Second attempt off the back of the rim. Loose ball rebound by Quay. And then throws it too high. Intended for Devontae Donovan. Turnover Redbirds. Rosenfeld with the basketball. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. 13-6, Shiloh. Quay pokes one away, ends up into the hands of Landwehr. Landwehr tries to feed a pass to Donovan. Goes off the hands of Shiloh and out of bounds. 19.2 seconds to go. 13-6. Redbirds down by 7.
Oh, we missed him.
Sure did. Had a dive in Donovan inside the lane, and Quay threw it out. Now, here's a 3-point attempt for Landwehr, and it's good. 13-9 with 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. Redbirds down by 5, 4. And that's going to do it for the first quarter of play, where the Redbirds are down 13-9 to Shiloh. We'll take a quick timeout. For Coach Osnes, I'm Brian Dean from Cardinal Arena. You're listening to Farmington Cardinal Basketball on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network. Marcus, anytime you're ready.
That's true.
We good, Marcus?
Yes, we're back.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. Start of the second quarter. Redbirds down 13-9 to Shiloh. Shiloh's got the possession arrow to start the second quarter. Shiloh gets it into Bivens. Brings it across the timeline, guarded by Quay.
Well, Bivens is, does a good job of getting the ball as a forward, but he's really good with that forearm pushing off, just trying to get a little more room in between.
Bivens for three off the back of the rim. Sky for the rebound is Donovan.
Work, Shelly. Tuck. There you go. Work, Shelly.
Nice recovery there by Donovan. Ends up in the hands of Shiloh. Quay goes up to contest the shot. Shot falls by Rosenfeld.
That turnover right there was set up by Truett Tollett. The receiver that had, set national records this year in football for Shiloh. Had a tip on it and went right to Rosenfeld.
Shelly, get ball side.
Shelley from Landwehr. Sky hook off the mark. Rebound Donovan. Going to be 13. Seth Rosenthal. Rosenfeld did it again.
Tollett came in for Hutchinson for Shiloh, and now Dishroom comes in for Farmington.
Devontae Donovan gives it up to Simmons. Simmons to Landwehr. Over to Disharoon in the corner. Back to Landwehr. Inside to Shelley. Shelley shot is off the mark, but he got hammered and no call. Rebound Shiloh. Rosenfeld picks up his 9th point of the ball game. 17-9, 6:33 to go in the first quarter. Disharoon receives the pass, goes inside, left-handed layup, in. 17-11 now. Shiloh. Bivens going hard inside, kicks it back out to Wisdom. Wisdom with a pull-up jumper. Off the mark. Should have been over the back.
It looked like Aiden Henley, who just checked in, was over the back of Disharoon. Hey, Disharoon's come in here fresh and made some things happen.
He's had the last couple of games for Disharoon's been on the money. Great productivity coming out of Disharoon. Tollett with the basketball. Gives it up to Rosenfeld. Rosenfeld to Wisdom. 3 on the way, and it's in the money.
Just can't leave him alone. You got to stay with him. If Rosenfeld drives, he drives. But you got to stay with the Wisdom. Kid's done a very good job in the first half of knocking down just about everything he's thrown up. Another turnover there, Tollett, Rosenfeld.
Wisdom for 3 from the corner. Rims out. Rebound Rosenfeld. Henley with the basket. Simmons over to Devontae Donovan for three, and it's good. Cuts the lead to 8 for Shiloh. Bivens going hard in the middle. Contested shot, layups up and in. That was Bivens' first shot of the game, first make of the game. Landwehr drives inside, gets a block called on, I believe it's the aforementioned Bivens. It's his first foul, team 6 foul. Landwehr at the line for 2 shots. Riley Funk set to check in for the Cardinals. First shot's on the way off the back of the rim. Funk checking in, replacing Austin Shelley.
He's got 7.
Second shot's on its way in, cuts the lead to 9. Wisdom with the basketball, bringing it across the timeline. Guarded by Landwehr. Wisdom to Bivens. Bivens going inside, floaters off the back of the...
Oh, he got pushed.
Rebound by Henley. His shot was off the mark, rebounded by Farmington. 24-15, 4 minutes to go. Disharoon's three is off the mark, rebounded by Shiloh. Eli Wisdom. Bivens now with the basketball, guarded by Disharoon.
There's that forearm again.
Yeah. Disharoon pokes that away, unsuccessful on the steal attempt.
Boy's got active hands.
Yes, he does. Here's a floater by Wisdom off the mark, rebound by Riley Funk. Disharoon to Landwehr. Landwehr thought about a three, goes inside, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Donovan. Donovan apparently had that ball swatted away.
And Rosenfield got a hand on it. It sure looked like to me he got part of the forearm, too, as he was going up, but that wasn't called.
Yep.
Let him play a little bit now.
Toilette with a spin-around jumper, no good. Disharoon thought about a three. Reverses the court. Simmons with the basketball on the wing, finds Disharoon. Three on its way. Off the rim. Devontae Donovan with Skyen for the rebound. Puts it back to get up and in. He's going to get hammered on the way up by number 12, Caden Henley.
Did a good job on the backside coming in and Skyen for that rebound. He and Riley Funk both have done a really good job coming in here and, you know, kind of setting the tone here the last few minutes.
Right. Donovan's first shot's up and in. Cuts the lead to 7 for Shiloh. Bo Kaysen. Bo Kaysen checks into the ball game, and Luke Hutchinson comes back in. (24-18) now. Shiloh leads it. 2:40 to go in the first half. Wisdom gets called for a travel.
I don't know if you watched Ladybacks play last night. In the first half, there was like 5 turnovers due to traveling. I mean, it was amazing there. I mean, not the first half, first few minutes.
Right.
That was kind of the telltale sign of what was getting ready to happen throughout the game.
Simmons to Landwehr, back to Simmons, back to Landwehr, inside to Funk. Funk's all alone down low, cannot convert. Donovan with a rebound, gets hammered on the way back up. No call.
Letting them play.
Bivens with the basketball.
Push off.
Yep. Wisdom with the basketball, guarded by Landwehr. Looks to go inside. Over to Rosenfeld. Rosenfeld shots off the mark. Nice rebound there by Funk. Gives it up to Disharoon. Redbirds looking to push. Gives it up to Simmons. Simmons and Landwehr. Corner three. And it's good. 24-21.
Got to have that. I mean, he's got to get hot to stay up with wisdom and what Rosenfeld's doing. You know, we're doing a good job on the boards now, especially on the backside offensively. Had a couple opportunities to put it back up and in. It just, boys, let me tell you, we're getting hammered. And of course, they are too. So they're letting us play in the paint a little bit, which kind of comes into our favor. I mean, we've got the size if Austin gets back in there and gets things going, but you got to have those threes from our boy Landwehr. Do the same thing he was doing at Berryville the other night.
24-21, buck 43 left to go in the first half. And Coach, a while ago you mentioned Tollett and his national recognition or national record setting. The question that I have for you is, how do you know that knowledge?
Well, because the Oxford Knowledge podcast. I mean, our boy Jeff Oxford, who's not here tonight, of course, you know, he talks about that. I think we've talked about Tollett about 4 weeks in a row now.
Yep.
Of course, now God bless Jeff Oxford, is good friends with the family of the Tolletts. You know, they went down there and they went duck hunting in that little cabin they have down there that's about the size of 3 of our homes.
Yep.
So, yeah, he you know, but no, nothing taken away from the young man. He had a great season.
Yes, he did.
National records receiving, yards after catch. I mean, he's just a really good high school receiver, and we wish the best for him. Just not here tonight.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Had to get that shameless plug in.
The shameless plug.
It'll be Shiloh basketball coming out of the timeout. Buck 43 to go in the first half. 24-21, Shiloh. Quay Watson set to check back in for the Redbirds. Here's Wisdom with the basketball. Cardinals in a full court press. Now looking to trap. Gets it across the timeline into the hands of Bivens. Bivens back to Rosenfeld. Buck 29 to go. Rosenfeld to Hutchinson. Disharoon's going to get called for a block. It's going to be his first team foul. Third team foul. Quay Watson comes back in for Farmington, as well as number 25, Cole Oswald, for Shiloh.
You know, Disharoon's going to get a well-deserved break. Did a great job coming off the bench. Kind of gave us a little spark there to what we were doing offensively and defensively.
Here's Wisdom with the basketball, guarded by Landwehr. Bivens, guarded by Quay, into the hands of Hutchinson. Back to Wisdom, guarded by Landwehr still. 1:06 to go in the half. Landwehr pokes that one away, recovered by Shiloh.
Well, we just didn't get a body in front of him. Rosenfeld took the ball off there at the wing and just 2 or 3 steps, 2 or 3 dribbles. Little scoop underneath. We just didn't get a body in front of him. We had guys all around him. Just got to get in there and go ahead and take that charge.
Right. Rosenfeld's bucket was good. Gets fouled by Riley Funk. His first personal foul. Team's fourth. Rosenfeld with an and-one coming.
You know, he's shown no attempt at any time tonight to actually pull up and hit that little 6-8 foot jumper. Everything's been something that he's driving toward.
Right. Shot was off the mark. Rebounded by Farmington. Landwehr with it now inside. Kicks it back out to Quay. Resets the offense.
.35 seconds to go. We're going to hang on the ball for the last shot. Down 5. It's a long way from where we were a few minutes ago. Rosenfeld thought he had a takeaway there, and we recovered. Marquavian has the ball at the middle of the court here, about the eye of the Cardinal.
Glad you didn't say Tiger.
No, wouldn't happen here. I was raised here. I know better than that.
Quay guarded by Bivens, gives it up to Landwehr. Landwehr's jumper off the back of the rim. Scramble for the rebound. Is brought down by Shiloh, and Watson's going to pick up his first personal foul.
Got a great look at it. Great look at it. A little curl around the pick there on the block, and came into the middle of the paint, and had a real good 6-footer right there just off the back of the rim.
2.8 seconds to go in the first half. 26-21 Shiloh. Shiloh has the basketball. Cardinals in a full court press. Bivens throws up a last-second prayer. It's no good. That's where we go at halftime. 26-21. Shiloh leads it. So we'll take a quick timeout. Be right right back. You listen to the Farmington Cardinal basketball on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network.
No. Everybody's got one.
You've loved Arvest mobile banking, but asked for more features. We heard you and created a whole new app. Introducing Arvest Go. With Arvest Go, you'll be able to personalize your banking experience like never before. Access your accounts by using our fast fingerprint login. Or set up Quick View to look at your balances without even logging in. Choose a profile photo, favorite an account, or send us a secure message right from the app. And just like before, you can always
This has
transfer
got it.
money.
Hang on a second. She
I gotta get the hell out of here for this. Where are you going? You're not going to be over there? If you go over there, give me a Diet Coke.
Pay bills and deposit checks, all with.
All right, she's good, Marcus, if you want to bring us back. Just let me know when.
You're back when you can.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. It's halftime of the boys' game. Colors Day 2020, and right now I'm joined by Lady Cardinal head coach Brad Johnson. And, Coach, great night for basketball.
Oh, it's a great night. You know, the crowd out here is good. The student section's loaded tonight and, you know, fired up. You can kind of feel the energy. Got a good opponent in the house, and, you know, we got a good game going right now. Should be the same way in the second game.
Well, I know this morning you challenged the student section to come out and make it like a state tournament feel, and looks like they've responded.
Yeah, they have. You know, that's always fun when you can kind of lay that gauntlet down for them and them pick it up and run with it. And if you look up there right now, they're dressed to the nine. They're loud. They're vocal, and that's a lot of fun. And hopefully we can feed off that maybe tonight.
Speaking of tonight's ball game, it's a little bit different as this is Colors Day. Your girls play after the boys this time. But talk a little bit about tonight's ball game against Shiloh Christian Lady Saints. They come into the ball game 8-13 overall, 0-5 in conference. But like we were talking about earlier, you never really know how things are going to turn out. Number one, you got conference play.
Right.
Number two, on paper, it may show that we should come out victorious. But here's the deal. You, as well as almost anybody else, knows that if the ball bounces one direction, you never know what happens.
That's right. And you know, the thing that you got to be careful with anybody in our league is, you know, it's such a balanced league. There's so much talent in this league. Sometimes the records can be misleading. The one thing that you got to know about this group is they got a brand new coach. It's a new system, and the more the season goes on, the more acclimated they become to what he's trying to do. You know, they're going to start three very dynamic type guards. They're all very quick. One of them is going to be one of the quicker guards that we've seen this year in Riley Russ. They're going to put the ball in the hands of another young lady named Thurlby, number 5. You'll kind of get a chance to see her. She's going to want to get downhill and create for others. Russ is a kid that can really score. Number 3, Thompson, is going to be another kid that can really shoot it. And they're all anywhere from about 5'5" to 5'7", so there's not a lot of size there, but they're very quick, they're very shifty, and you know, they're going to test us a lot off the bounce. And so, you know, we're going to have to be really sound defensively. The other side of that is on the interior, they have size. To be honest with you, when you start looking at their forward spots and their 5s, you know, they're going to be one of the bigger teams we face. They'll start a kid, number 4 in Simpson. It's about 5'9". They're going to partner her up with another kid inside, number 14, that's 6'1", and then they come off the bench with the big ones. You know, they've got a kid that'll come off the bench that's about 6'3". They've got another one that'll come off the bench that's about 5'11", and they'll just keep rotating those bigs inside. You know, the thing with them is they're active on the boards, and so that's going to be another thing that we've got to do. Not only are we going to have to be able to contain them off the dribble, but when the shot goes up, we've got to make sure we limit them to one possession, because those bigs get in there and do work. Right. And so, you know, it's going to be a battle of position on the defensive end. And then the other thing is we need those defensive rebounds to key our transition and push out. And so on the other end, I think they're going to be multiple defensively. They've shown the ability to pick people up in the full court and really press you. You know, they're kind of a gritty team, and they're not going to back away from that. But they'll also show some multiple zone looks, and we expect to see that a little bit, maybe to try to slow our transition down. So we got a lot on our plate tonight. It's going to be a good basketball game, and that's a proud program over there.
So what you're saying is they have a whole lot of Casey Drains and McKenna Van Zants in the guard position, and then down low they got a bunch of Torrey Kersey's and Audrey Culpeppers.
But maybe bigger. Yeah, maybe bigger.
So they like pushing the basketball. Well, if they push the basketball, to me, watching this program, your program, as long as I have, 4 years now, that plays in part to us, because as I've seen teams try to push, we just push even faster because it plays into our hands.
Well, you know, that's the thing we pride ourselves on is being able to space the floor, run in that space, and execute in transition. And so, you know, as the tempo picks up, we kind of feel like that's where we're at our most comfortable. So, you know, we'll see. Something's got to give tonight. It's going to be, you know, one or the other, but you know, they're certainly not going to back down on anything they do. They'll come in with a sound plan, and we're just going to have to be able to maybe weather a storm here or there, and then be able to answer some runs with our own.
This game of runs of basketball, that's the way that it is, and hopefully that ball bounces the other way.
Yeah,
or it doesn't bounce the other way, and it continues to bounce in our favor.
Right.
Coach, we got about 3.5 minutes to go in halftime, and so real quick, what's 3 keys to your ball game for you tonight?
Well, you know, when we go in on the board and kind of on our list today, it started with rebounding. That's going to be a key. Anytime, you know, really any game, especially in conference, a lot of times it comes down to your ability to get stops. And for us, those stops come on our ability to get that defensive board and regain possession. So rebounding is going to be huge for us. Tempo is the other thing that we've got down that's going to be huge. And then off-ball movement in the way that they defend us, we're going to have to be really sound and quick with our off-ball movement. That ball's going to have to move around a bunch. Move. Basically what we say is move the ball, move yourself. And so, you know, those 3 things are going to be key for us. I think if they're going to stretch out and really try to defend us 94 feet, when we get them in the other end, we've got to make them sit down and guard in the half as well, and maybe try to get in their legs that way. So those will be the 3 things that we focused on as far as just general. You know, if you're getting really specific with it, the things that we're going to talk about with their guards is limit dribble penetration. You got to keep a hand in the face of number 11 and keep their bigs off the glass.
Coach, we appreciate it. Good luck to you tonight. Trying to keep that conference record unblemished.
We're trying, yeah.
And hopefully making your way into the district tournament, the regional tournament, and then you get to stay home for the state tournament.
Well, that's the plan. You know, that's it's one step at a time, though. It's kind of one of those things.
Sure.
It's a blessing and a curse when you have that state tournament, because the tendency is to want to look ahead to it. But at the end of the day, you know, we've got to look at the next one in front of us every day. And so it's hard to do, but we're going to try to stay focused and really sink our teeth in tonight, focus on this Shiloh Christian bunch, and hopefully we'll play well.
All right, Coach. There you have it. Appreciate it, sir.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for taking time out. Folks, there you have it. Coach Brad Johnson with head coach of the Lady Cardinals. We'll take a quick time out and be joined back with Coach Osnes. You're listening to Farmington Cardinal Basketball on the Farm Cards Live Sports Network.
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
At Farmington High School, we have a vast array of technology, ranging from MacBooks to 3D printers, touchscreens, and various broadcasting equipment to show sporting events, concerts, and pep rallies in the highest quality possible.
Hi, I'm Jack with Arvest. Today's goal, outmaneuver these chess pros.
Anytime you're ready. You ready? Okay.
Bucket head. Holy cow.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. Getting set for the start of the second half. Redbirds are down by 5 to Shiloh, 26-21. And, Coach, turnovers so far is what has led to the deficit that Farmington's in right now.
Yeah, and early on they were unforced turnovers. Just bad passes, making bad choices as far as what we're going to do with the basketball. There we go. I knew it'd get in there somewhere tonight. What was really telling was the defense of Shiloh, the trap that they were bringing that trap out. It was really taken away from what we do offensively. There wasn't much movement offensively because of their trap. And then, of course, like you said, turnovers were the key.
Another bright spot for the Redbirds is rebound-wise. Devontae Donovan's got 8 rebounds for the game to go along with his 8 points. So he's not too far away. He's 2 rebounds and 2 points away from a double-double.
That's a lot of rebounds. That's a lot of rebounds in the first half in a high school game. I mean, that's pretty good stuff. We're going to get the ball right here and see if they trap coming out of this and see if they're going to change anything defensively. I wouldn't expect them to.
Right. Donovan throws it into Watson, and here comes that aforementioned trap from Shiloh. Watson with the basketball finds an open Landwehr down low, kicks it back out to Simmons, back to Landwehr, skip pass to Watson. Donovan for 3 in the corner. Off the mark, rebound, Wisdom. Bivens now, guarded by Watson and Landwehr. Gives it up to Wisdom. Back to Bivens, guarded by Landwehr. Looks to go inside. Rosenfeld now with the basketball. Bivens, jumper, hits nothing but the bottom of the net. 28-21, Bivens with his 4th point of the game. Watson to Simmons. Go ahead.
The other night you saw that right there from Bivens. I mean, that's just something for Shiloh that they probably don't get a lot of. I mean, the other night you had Wisdom and Rosenfeld both, big games, 31 for Rosenfeld, but everybody else, I think the next highest score was 7. So, I mean, that right there out of Bivens, that's something that they're not accustomed to getting.
Right. Shelley checks into the ball game for Farmington, replacing Riley Funk. 6:52 to go in the 3rd quarter, 28-21 Shiloh. Farmington throws it in to Simmons. Simmons goes inside, pull-up jumper at the FHS stickers off the back of the rim, rebound Wisdom.
And we got to have that. I mean, he drove into the paint deep and, had one of those little gimmies and just pushed it over there to the left of the bucket.
Wisdom with a floater. Gets hacked on the way in. The basket's good. Landwehr picks up his 2nd personal foul. Wisdom at the line for an and 1. Free throws up, and it's good. 31-21. Shiloh leads it. Watson with the basketball. Gives it up to Simmons. Simmons back to Watson. Watson looks to go inside. Hits the trap. Gives it up to Simmons. And then the basketball is stolen by number 25, Cole Oswalt. His layup is off the mark. Rebounded by Simmons. 5:50 to go in the 3rd quarter, 31-21, Shiloh. Simmons inside, left-handed layups off the mark, rebound Shelley. Then loses control of it and goes out of bounds.
We dropped the ball right there. We went off our hands. I'll tell you this, that's the first time so far tonight we've broken through the trap and attacked the defense.
Right. And Corey Thomas checks in for the Redbirds, replacing Carson Simmons. Wisdom with the basketball. They're guarded by Thomas. Gives it up to Rosenfeld. Spin move inside. Right hand jumpers in. Everything seems to be falling for him. 5:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. 33-21. Shiloh. Quay goes inside. puts the ball on the floor. Turnover. Gathered by Bivens. Bivens to Wisdom. Offensive foul called on Shiloh. I believe that's going to be number.
It was on Hutchinson, number 5. It's his second foul of the night. Looked like it was on Cole Oswald.
Yeah.
He was the one that had the moving screen earlier, and now Hutchinson gets this one.
Corey Thomas ducks inside from the corner. Aaron pass ends up into the hands of Landwehr. 3 does not fall for Landwehr.
Well, we've got to quit dribbling just to the trap and stopping and picking up our dribble. We got to go ahead and attack the defense like we did on the previous possession.
Rosenfeld for 3s off the side of the rim. Rebound to Corey Thomas. Disharoon now with the basketball. 4:15 to go in the third quarter. Landwehr from the free throw stripe is good. Cuts the lead to 10. Disharoon pokes that one away. Recovered by Shiloh. 30-second timeout called by Shiloh.
If they hadn't called the timeout, it was going to result in a turnover.
Yep.
I mean, Rosenfeld goes ahead and dives on the ball. Apparently, they got the timeout previous to that. We knocked it away from Bivens right there in the backcourt. We need to attack. Got to attack the defense. We can't pick the ball up every time we come to the trap and stop our dribble. We got to go ahead and attack like we did on previous possession. And good things are going to happen for us offensively.
Right. That and maintain control of the basketball. Can't continue to have turnovers. Grab the offensive and defensive rebounds as well. 33-23, 4:02 to go. Shiloh took a 30-second timeout. It'll be Shiloh's basketball coming out of the timeout. 1 team foul for each team. Drew Tollett checks in for Shiloh.
They took Luke Hutchinson out. Brought in Tollett. He did a pretty good job defensively in the first half.
Wisdom with the basketball, guarded by DeCorey Thomas. Bivens guarded by Disharoon. Spin move goes inside. Off the glass and in.
Threw up a prayer and it was answered.
Yep. Disharoon goes inside to Shelley. Turnaround and jumper is good.
That's been their last couple possessions. We just kind of ignored him and tried to push some things from the outside. Landwehr had a good shot from the free throw line. It was nice to see. He walked. There we go. Got a turnover.
Oh. Disharoon and DeCorey Thomas. Steal one from Shiloh. DeCorey Thomas gets fouled by Eli Wisdom. It's his second personal foul, second team foul. Cutting Devontae Donovan, receives the inbounds pass, gets fouled on his way up. Bivens is going to pick up his second personal foul, third team foul. Devontae Donovan's got 2 shots coming. 3:17 to go in the third quarter. Donovan's first free throw is off the mark. 35-25, Shiloh. Donovan's second shot is on the way in. Cuts the lead to 9. Wisdom guarded by DeCorey Thomas. Gives it up to Bivens in the corner, guarded by Disharoon. Gives it up to Rosenfeld, 3 on its way, and it's good.
We left him to go double down, and boys, with him and Wisdom, you can't leave him alone.
Disharoon now with the basketball. Finds it wide open to Corey Thomas, and the ball goes right through his hands. 2:41 to go in the third quarter. Shiloh's up by 12, 38-26. Wisdom with the basketball. Guarded by Thomas. Corey cuts off the drive by Wisdom, gives it up to Bivens. Bivens goes inside. Disharoon pokes one away. Shelley ends up with it. Landwehr driving hard to the basket's up and in. Cuts the lead to 10.
Good effort play right there all the way around.
Absolutely.
And a turnover, we need that.
Wisdom
lost the ball going up. Shelley's right there in his face. And, we're trying to get some bodies in front of some people playing defense.
Oswald checks back into the ball game, replacing Caden Henley. 2:11 to go in the third quarter. 38-28 Shiloh. Inside to Shelley. Shelley power moves off the mark. Rebounded by DeCorey Thomas. That shot was off the mark, and Shelley ends up with the basketball. Cole Oswald picks up his third personal foul. Team foul number 4 for Shiloh. Disharoon to Landwehr. Errant pass ends up in the hands of DeCorey Thomas, and Shelley picks up a foul. It's his first foul.
That's the first foul of the night. Hey, we're in the second half. He's starting to be aggressive. I like it. We're down 10, but boy, it sure seems like it's a lot closer. Anything can happen.
Right.
Shiloh's pushing some things a little bit faster than what I probably would be. But we're playing good defense, getting up in their face, and I like Disharoon. He's doing a good job.
Disharoon slips and falls. Wisdom goes inside. That basket is waved off. Illegal screen called on number 4, Truett Tollett. His first basket was no good. Waved off. Brings alive the Farmington faithful. Draws boos from the Shiloh faithful. Disharoon to Landwehr. Over to Devontae Donovan. Finds Shelley inside. Powers up and puts the basket in. Bivens now to the corner. Back to Bivens. Rosenfeld for 3. Off the mark. Shiloh's going to pick up another foul in the hands of Cole Oswald. It's going to be his 4th personal foul. Team foul number 6.
He dodged the bullet there. Rosenfeld threw one up, and I mean, he hasn't missed. And, the previous possession, Wisdom threw one up and it went in. Of course, we got an offensive foul and an illegal screen again. I mean, that's their 3rd illegal screen on the night.
Right. Landwehr to Disharoon. Dives inside, finds Landwehr. Pulls up for 3. Hits nothing but the bottom of the net. 5-point lead now for Shiloh. 38-33. Cardinals making a push. Bivens guarded by Disharoon. Great defense. Into the hands of Henley. Now the Wisdom. Pull-up jumpers off the mark. Rebound. Landwehr. Now is going to pick up a foul on Bivens. Stuart Bivens' 3rd personal foul. Team 7th. It's going to be 1-1 for Logan Landwehr. Looking to cut the 5-point lead down to 3.
It's kind of funny. The first half, they were really letting them play. A lot of hand checking, a lot of forearms and pushing off and being, very physical down the paint. Come out here in the second half, it's a little bit different.
Right. Hutchinson back in for the Saints, replacing Tollett. First shot is off the back of the rim. It was a 1-on-1 from Landwehr. Still 5-point lead, 23 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Wisdom with the basketball. Bivens guarded by Disharoon. Here's the 3 from Wisdom. Off the mark. Rebound Shelley.
Good defensive stance right there at the end of the quarter.
Absolutely. 38-33 at the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Farmington Cardinal basketball on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network.
I'm Jack with Arvest. Today's goal, outmaneuver these chess pros.
Checkmate. Checkmate. Checkmate.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
Okay. I should let an expert like James help me. And for your financial goals, Arvest is the expert. Our approach to financial planning will help you make all the right moves. Get started now and be prepared for the future like royalty. Trust the experts. Trust Arvest. Hear from a chess pro at our experts website.
Here at Farmington, we take our athletic program seriously. We strive for great.
We're back in 3, 2, 1.
All right, Marcus, whenever you're ready. I can barely hear you.
We're back.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. Start of the fourth quarter. Redbirds down by 5, but Coach, it wasn't but 4.5 minutes ago, and we were down by 12.
Yeah, they cut the lead and then they came back there and had the opportunity actually with the 1-1 to cut it even further. Doing a really good job of getting, up in the face with wisdom. They've turned him and make him go to his left. Seems like every time he goes to his left, he gives the ball up, or to his right, he's going to shoot it. Can make some adjustments there at the timeout and at half, and it's definitely showing.
Right. Wisdom with the basketball, 38-33. Shiloh leads it. Start of the fourth quarter. Coach Randy Osnes, Brian Dean bringing you the action tonight. Cardinal faithful letting Wisdom know that he shot an air ball. Rosenfeld goes inside. Layups up and in. 40-33, 7:22 to go in the ball game. Disharoon inside to Corey Thomas. Gives it up to Landwehr. Landwehr's had his pocket pick. Wisdom with the layup. Hutchinson led that one with a pocket pick. Disharoon with the basketball. Down by 9, 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Disharoon inside to Shelley. Loose ball ends up in the hands of Devontae Donovan. Shelley goes up, rattles around and falls out. Shelley's going to have 2 shots.
All night long, we've had the opportunity to get the ball into him. It seems like every time we've either come away with a foul, we're going to get 2 shots here, or the fact that, he had a couple little layups early there before half, and maybe we can get back to that. We just got to take care of the basketball.
Caden Henry called for the foul. Shelley's first shot's off the rim and out. Shelley's second shot. It's on its way, and it hits. 9 points now for Austin Shelley. 6:49 to go in the ball game. 42-34. Shiloh leads it. Henley with the basket. 10-point lead for Shiloh. Farmington goes inside to Shelley off of his leg and out of bounds. Coach Thompson wants a 30-second timeout with 6:28 to go in the ball game. 44-34. Shiloh leads it. Coach, we got to manage the basketball just a little bit better. Stop giving up the easy layups, protect the basketball, reduce the turnovers.
Well, it's the first thing, it's the exact same thing that we saw coming out of half. We were careless with the basketball, and we gave it up a couple times, and they stretched the lead out. We come back there towards the end of the quarter, into the third quarter, and then we draw within 5, and then all of a sudden we come back to do the same thing we were doing coming out of half. Got to take care of the basketball, and we're trying to force it into Shelley instead of letting Shelley work around the bottom, block to block. And, if we can get it to him a couple times, work inside out, get Landwehr hot from outside again, good things will happen.
Great point. Plenty of time left to go in the ball game. You don't have to press the panic button yet. 44-34, 6:28 to go in the ball game. Landwehr's got 14. Devontae Donovan with 9. Disharoon with 2 and Shelley with 9. Corey Thomas stole one, keeps it in bounds, and ends up in the hands of Shiloh.
It's the same thing. Shiloh's done some things that, haven't been real good with the basketball either. Maybe we get them to play a little bit like we have in the last few minutes. Get this ball back right here.
Bivens with the basketball, gives it up to Rosenfeld. Excuse me, to Henley. Now Rosenfeld with the basketball. His runner's off the mark. He's going to get fouled, though, by Logan Landwehr.
Well, compared to the way it was called in the first half, that's a little different. I mean, it's almost like two ships passing in the night right there, and we got a foul called on us.
Right, Landwehr picks up his third. Rosenfeld's first shot is up and in. Check it back into the ball game for Shiloh is Truett Tollett. .45-34, 6:06 to go. Rosenfeld, second shot is in. Disharoon with the basketball, brings it to the near side, gives it up to Landwehr. Double team, dives inside, gets bumped, turns the ball over, ends up in the hands of Rosenfeld. He's going to take it coast to coast. They're going to call a block on Disharoon.
Called on 12, but I think he meant 13 Disharoon.
Disharoon's second foul. Rosenfeld back at the line for Shiloh. Up 46-34. First shot's off the back of the rim. Missed free throws will help us. Rosenfeld's second shot's on its way, and it's true. 13-point lead, 5:50 to go in the ball game. Disharoon to Landwehr. To Thomas for three, and it's good. 3-point shot by Corey Thomas. Picks up his first bucket of the ball game. Cuts the lead back to 10. Wisdom with the basketball.
And just like that, we see that turnover there.
Bivens now with the basketball, guarded by Corey Thomas. Now to Rosenfeld. Rosenfeld dives inside, gives it back up to Tollett. Timeout, Shiloh.
But we almost had one. I mean, you hit a three, and you're hoping to get that turnover, and they almost threw it away. Very fortunate for Shiloh to get that ball back. We played some good, sound defense that possession, and Shiloh wanted to call a timeout.
Great way to keep in possession if you're Shiloh by that old boy jumping across the out-of-bounds line, keeping it in. I mean, it was a great athletic play.
It was very athletic. It was a great effort on his part. I kind of spoke before the play actually ended and thought we had a turnover out of the deal.
I did too.
And, all of a sudden we were going to get 2 possessions for one. And, didn't happen, but, anything can happen here in the next few minutes. We've got 5:12 left to go in the ball game. Shiloh has possession of the ball, 37-47 ball game. 18 fouls against Shiloh, 4 against us. We keep playing defense like we did right there on that possession. Good things will happen.
Absolutely. On the court for your Redbirds, Corey Thomas, Devontae Donovan, Logan Landwehr, Noah Disharoon, and Austin Shelley. For Shiloh, Stuart Bivens, Eli Wisdom, Caden Henley, Seth Rosenfeld, and Truett Tollett. Shelley out way out of the paint. Cardinals in a 2-3 zone. It's almost like a box and one. Henley with the basketball, gives it up to Wisdom. Wisdom dives inside, gives it back up to Henley. Shot off the mark. Should have been over the back call. Not, but Devontae Donovan with the rebound. Landwehr to Thomas. Inside to Shelley. Turnaround hook is good. Cuts the lead to 8 for Shiloh. 47-39, 4:30 to go in the ball game. There's a pick by Corey Thomas, and Noah Disharoon gives it up to Shelley. Gives it up to Thomas. Shot was no good. Ends up in the hands of Shelley. Puts up a shot. No good.
Good job by Disharoon to come back around here in the backcourt, get a little trap, get the ball away from Bivens. And then, of course, we get the opportunity for a layup, get fouled right here. We have 2 shots. Shiloh down here is trying to keep the ball away from us, kind of waste some time. take some time off the clock. We were playing a little 3-2, 2-3, just back and forth with Shelley, trying to get a trap out front. Of course, I'm telling you, he's got one foul. Let him be aggressive. Let him get out there and get after it.
Shelley's first shot was good. That foul was called on Eli Wisdom, his third personal foul. Riley Funk due to check in for the Cardinals. Shelley's second shot is true. Funk checks in for Shelley to give him a breather with 4:19 to go. The Shiloh lead is cut to 6.
Well, and just like that, it's back to 6. Get a turnover right here, and here we go. Hit another shot. Take care of the basketball.
Bivens cross-court pass to Rosenfeld. Into the hands of Wisdom. Guarded by Disharoon. Wisdom back to Bivens. Guarded by DeCorey Thomas. Looking to go inside. Nowhere to go. Gives it up to Rosenfeld. Shiloh running some clock down. 3:45 to go in the ball game. No shot. Disharoon. Oh, Corey Thomas is going to pick up a foul. It's going to be his second personal foul. Quay Watson checks back in for Noah Disharoon. Wisdom with the basketball, guarded by DeCorey Thomas. Now Bivens guarded by Quay Watson.
All right, so right here, I'm just like Jeff Oxford. We need a shot clock in high school.
Absolutely. I don't think we're too far away. Devontae Donovan's going to pick up a foul. His first personal foul, team 6. So both teams are going to be in the 1-and-1. Farmington will have 2 shots on the next Shiloh Christian foul. Wisdom thought about a 3. Dives inside and then gets called for a charge. Nice defensive play by Logan Landwehr. Bivens' 4th personal foul, team foul number 10. 47-41. Redbirds down by 6 with 3:10 to go in the ball game.
Good defensive stance, a lot of patience right there showed by the Cardinals.
Redbirds roll the ball in to save some time. Quay picks it up, gets it in the hands of Landwehr. Back to Watson. Back to Landwehr. Thought about a 3, gives it up to Devontae Donovan's 3 attempt, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Jump ball. Possession arrow, I believe, belongs to Farmington. With 2:55 to go in the ball game. Farmington got the possession arrow after that jump ball. 47-41. Austin Shelley checks in for Riley Funk. The Farmington's basketball with 2:55 to go in the ball game, down by 6. DeCorey Thomas for 3. Just off the front of the rim. Rebound Landwehr. DeCorey gives it up to Watson. Thought about a 3. Dives inside. Left-hand layups, no good. Rebound Shiloh. Bivens guarded by Quay now. Quay picks up his second personal foul. At the line is going to be Stuart Bivens with a 1-and-1.
At the line, 1-and-1, Stuart Bivens.
Bivens' first shot's off the back of the rim. Rebound Shelley. Shelley gets ahead to Landwehr. Now Watson. Skip pass is up into the hands of DeCorey Thomas. Back to Watson. Looking inside to Shelley. Gives it up in the corner to Donovan. Turnaround jumper by Shelley is good. 15 points now from Austin Shelley, and the lead, Shiloh lead is 4. Steal attempt by Watson's unsuccessful. Bivens with the basketball.
2 minutes, need to be aggressive right here. Go for a steal. Marquavian only has 2 on him.
Eli Wisdom lost control of the basketball. Referee said it was poked out of bounds by Farmington. Minute 53 to go. Redbirds down by 4, 47-43. Bivens throws it into Wisdom. Wisdom goes inside, gets hacked on his layup attempt. No good. 2 shots coming for Wisdom. Landwehr's 4th personal foul.
Well, we let them play for 3 minutes, then we come back in the last minute, 43, and all of a sudden we're going to, we're tightening it down again.
Yep. Wisdom with 2 shots. First shot is good. 5-point lead for Shiloh. 48-43, buck 43 to go in the ball game. Second shot, short, and rattles out. Rebound to Corey Thomas. Into the hands of Landwehr, looking to push. And then Landwehr throws it away. Riley Funk checks into the ball game for Farmington, replacing Shelley. Wisdom guarded by Thomas. Wisdom goes inside, loses control. Loose ball, scramble for it. Ends up off the foot of a Farmington player and out of bounds to Shiloh.
Had 2 opportunities to try to pick it up, just kept getting batted away.
Minute 18 to go. Farmington's down by 5. Hutchinson with the basketball, gives it up to Wisdom. Wisdom goes inside. Floater is no good. Corey Thomas picks up his 3rd personal foul.
Both coaches a little chess match here. Every time that we're defensively, we're trying to get, Funk in here, and then all of a sudden we go offense. We're trying to get Shelley. Same thing with Shiloh, trying to get Tollett in here for Hutchinson.
Right. Wisdom's first shot was good. Pushes the Shiloh lead to 6, 49-43. Second shot coming. Second shot rattles out. Rebound Landwehr. Landwehr to Watson. Minute to go in the ball game. Down by 6. Nice play there by Devontae Donovan to keep that ball alive. Gets it into the hands of Quay. Over to Corey. Back to Quay for 3. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound Shiloh. Corey Thomas is going to be called for his 4th personal foul. 10th foul for the team. It's going to give Shiloh 2 shots. 43.5 seconds to go in the ball game. Shiloh's up by 6. Rosenfeld at the line for 2. First shot's on the way and good. Rosenfeld's 22nd point of the ball game. Second shot is good. Landwehr with the basketball. Pushes it up court. Redbirds got to hurry. Dribbles the ball off his thigh and into the hands of Shiloh. Shiloh's got an 8-point lead. Bivens to Rosenfeld. Austin Shelley's going to get called for a personal foul. It's going to be his 2nd. Farmington wants to talk about it with 26.3 seconds to go in the ball game. 51-43 Shiloh. Girls game to follow. We'll take a quick timeout and be right back. You're listening to Farmington Cardinal basketball on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network.
Are you in the market for some exterior?
We're back.
All right, Marcus, whenever you're ready.
We're back.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. 26.3 seconds to go in the ball game. Shiloh leads at 51-43. Rosenfeld at the line for Shiloh, shooting 2. First shot's on its way, is off the front of the rim. Second shot on its way, and it's good. 9-point lead for Shiloh. 22 seconds to go in the ball game. Quay Watson with the basketball. Farmington's got to hurry, goes inside to Shelley. Off the glass and in. 52-45 now, Shiloh. Shiloh breaks the timeline, and that's going to do it. Final score of the boys' game, 52-45 in favor of Shiloh. We're going to get set for the girls' game. And we'll take a quick timeout and be right back. You're listening to Farmington Cardinal basketball on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network.
Home improvements. Is your home ready for new siding, gutters, or metal roof, or asphalt roof? Do you need a new metal building or shop? Give Foster's Exterior Solutions a call today. Locally owned and operated right here in Farmington since 2008, Foster's Exterior Solutions is a proud supporter of Farmington Cardinal Athletics.
Hello, this is Kerry Pitts with Foster's Exterior Solutions. Please give us a call for all your roofing, siding, and gutter needs. We're at 479-445-9799. Go Cardinals.
Ozark Dermatology offers full medical, surgical, and aesthetic services. Our team offers comprehensive care for medical and surgical conditions for adults and children.
Are you ready to come back?
Our experienced, board-certified physicians and highly trained physician extenders provide state-of-the-art diagnosis, treatments, and procedures in a relaxed and compassionate setting. Let Ozark Dermatology be your path to healthy skin. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas.
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
Hi, I'm Jack with Arvest. Today's goal, I'll maneuver these chess pros.
Checkmate. Checkmate. Checkmate.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
Okay. I should let an expert like James help me. And for your financial goals, Arvest is the expert. Our approach to financial planning will help you make all the right moves. Get started now and be prepared for the future like royalty. Trust the experts. Trust Arvest. Hear from a chess pro at our experts website.
Have you been saving up for or ready to start thinking about and building your dream home from the ground up? If it is that time for that decision to become a reality for you, wait no longer and reach out to Bauman and Crossnow Construction. Established in 2013, Mike Bauman, alongside with Michael and Lane Crossnow, Bauman and Crossnow Construction specialize in residential custom homes, general contracting, multifamily homes, and other specialized homes as well. Having lived in Northwest Arkansas for a combined 61 years, Bauman and Crossnoe Construction are no strangers to the Northwest Arkansas and Farmington areas. They can be reached at www.baumancrossnoe.com. Bauman and Crossnoe Construction, where your dream home can become a reality, are proud supporters of Farmington Cardinal Athletics. Go Cards!
At Farmington High School, we have a vast array of technology, ranging from MacBooks to 3D printers, touchscreens, and various broadcasting equipment to show sporting events, concerts, and pep rallies in the highest quality possible.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning team that knows how to run offense and defense, knows the plays, the competition, how to score, and isn't afraid to get a little dirty. The McNaughton team knows two important things. One, how to help you buy, sell, invest in, and manage real estate. And two, how to cheer on the home team with an awesome tailgate event. For all your real estate needs, visit us at allnwahomes.com. McNaughton, your neighborhood community realtors.
Serving Northwest Arkansas since 1996, Trinity Rehabilitation and Sports Medicine specializes in physical therapy, certified hand therapy, and aquatic therapy. You have a choice when it comes to where your physical therapy services take place, and we hope you make it at Trinity Rehab and Sports Medicine of NWA. We are located at 2793 Millennium Drive, Suite number 2 in Fayetteville, and can be reached at 479-521-2232. Trinity Rehab and Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Farmington Cardinal Athletics. Go Cards!
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Arvest mobile banking, but asked for more features. We heard you and created a whole new app. Introducing Arvest Go. With Arvest Go, you'll be able to personalize your banking experience like never before. Access your accounts by using our fast fingerprint login. Or set up Quick View to look at your balances without even logging in. Choose a profile photo, favorite an account, or send us a secure message right from the app. And just like before, you can always transfer money, pay bills, and deposit checks, all with your phone. Arvest Go. It's everything you've asked for and more. It's mobile banking as unique as you are. Download Arvest Go from your app store and start using Arvest Go today.
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
At Farmington High School, we have a vast array of technology, ranging from MacBooks to 3D printers, touchscreens, and various broadcasting equipment to show sporting events, concerts, and pep rallies in the highest quality possible.
I'm Jack with Arvest. Today's goal, outmaneuver these chess pros.
Checkmate. Checkmate. Checkmate.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
Okay. I should let an expert like James help me. And for your financial goals, Arvest is the expert. Our approach to financial planning will help you make all the right moves. Get started now and be prepared for the future like royalty. Trust the experts. Trust Arvest. Hear from a chess pro at our experts website.
Here at Farmington, we take our athletic program seriously. We strive for greatness in every sport, whether it's baseball, softball, football, basketball, volleyball, golf, track, cross country, cheer, dance, or tennis. We settle for nothing short of excellence. With top-of-the-line facilities and new ones to come, Farmington is a place for all athletes.
Are you in the market for some exterior or home improvements? Is your home ready for new siding, gutters, or metal roof, or asphalt roof? Do you need a new metal building or a shop? Give Foster's Exterior Solutions a call today. Locally owned and operated right here in Farmington since 2008, Foster's Exterior Solutions is a proud supporter of Farmington Cardinal Athletics.
Hello, this is Kerry Pitts with Foster's Exterior Solutions. Please give us a call for all your roofing, siding, and gutter needs. We're at 479-445-9799. Go Cardinals.
Ozark Dermatology offers full medical, surgical, and aesthetic services. Our team offers comprehensive care for medical and surgical conditions for adults and children. Our experienced, board-certified physicians and highly trained physician extenders provide...
All right, Marcus, whenever you're ready.
We're back.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans, from Cardinal Arena, getting set for tip-off of the girls' game. Colors Night 2020. It is crazy to say that. Alongside tag team partner, Coach Randy Osnes, I'm Brian Dean, bringing you the action. Coach, you mentioned that Oxford and Sims went down to Hot Springs.
Yeah, they missed a couple. Well, they missed a good game, except for the last 3 or 4 minutes there of that boys' game. Played hard, had some unforced turnovers that cost us. Shiloh's trap defensively did a lot to disrupt what we were doing offensively. And now here we go with the girls' game, and I'm sitting here looking down the row, and you only have like 8, 9 girls playing for Shiloh tonight. They have a few of them hurt. I mean, I'm not real sure. I'm asking you.
I believe that they have one hurt, and then they just have a small group this year. Yep. Tonight, Shiloh Christian comes into the ball game, 8-13 overall record, 0-5 in conference play. Your Farmington Lady Cardinals come into the ball game, 18-3 overall and undefeated in conference play, looking to keep that streak alive heading into the second half of the district play.
It's one of those games where, we should take control, do what we're supposed to do, take care of business, not have any lulls. make sure that we do what we do here in the first half and get a lot of kids some playing time tonight.
Hopefully that is the case. On the starting five for Shiloh, number 3, Katie Thompson. Number 4, Caitlin Simpson. Number 5, AC Thurlby. Number 11, Riley Russ. And number 14, Haley Hutchinson. For your Lady Cardinals, the normal 5. Number 12, Tori Kirsten. Number 21, Audrey Culpepper. Number 22, McKenna Van Zant. Number 23, Trinity Johnson. And number 33, Joelle Tidwell. Should be an exciting matchup, and hopefully the ball bounces a little different in this game than it did in the first game. Starting lineups have been introduced. Referees are coming out on the court. Both head coaches with last-minute instructions to the girls. Talking to Coach Jay a while ago. Coach, he said that the Lady Saints like to push the basketball with a couple of smaller guards, as we see out on the court right now. 5, 3, and 11. And then they got some bigs that play in down low, 14 and 4. Nope, 14 and 3. Farmington wins the toss, gets it into the hands of McKenna Van Zant. Tidwell on the wing, looking to go inside to Culpepper, unsuccessful. Johnson has it now. Tidwell catches it on the other wing, goes inside to Culpepper, off the rim and out. Rebound Shiloh. Into the hands of AC Thurlby. Shiloh moving the basketball well. Caitlin Simpson goes inside. Her runner's good. 2-0. Lady Saints. Van Zant to Culpepper. To Tidwell. Tidwell dives inside. Floaters up, or the runner's up and in. Ties the score at 2 apiece. Nice dribble drive penetration there from Tidwell. Russ with the basketball now. Looks to go opposite way, hands it off to Simpson. There's a steal by Tidwell, and she does a nice job throwing the ball back in bounds off the hip of number 14, Hutchinson. Turnover Saints. Coach Jay calls out the play. Navigating the offense is McKenna Van Zant. Tidwell from the wing. Gets it in the hands of Culpepper. Culpepper reverses court and then walks with it. Thurlby with the basketball, breaking the 10-second count across the timeline. Gives it up to Thompson. Guarded by Johnson. Back to Thurlby, over into the hands of Simpson. Simpson goes inside, shots off the bottom side of the rim, rebounded Shiloh. 3 on the way from Thurlby is no good. Rebound by Hutchinson. Another 3 on the way from Shiloh, no good. Rebound by Culpepper. Jump ball called is going to be in favor of the Lady Saints. Still awake?
I'm down here. I'm just a little slower pace. Haley Hutchinson's working hard inside for Shiloh. She's been all over her back, and it hadn't been called yet. Keeping the ball alive for Shiloh, especially on that jump ball situation there.
There's a 3-point basket by Riley Russ.
Well, we've proven that all we have to do is give them one dribble penetration, and we can find an opening to the basket, just like that right there with Kersey.
Kersey's left-handed, no good. Rebound, Johnson. Pulls it back up, sets up a three. Rims out, rebound, Tidwell. Kept alive by Culpepper. Culpepper puts the ball on the floor, goes up for a basket, no good, but gets hacked by number 14, Haley Hutchinson. Culpepper with 2 shots. First one's up, and it's in. (5-3). Shiloh. Culpepper's second shot. Rims in and in. 5-4, 5:12 to go in the first quarter. Thurlby with the basketball. Gives it up to Thompson. Coach, you're right, this pace is not exactly Farmington fast. Pitch.
No, it's a little different after watching the boys' game and how fast they're playing up and down the floor and with the trapping that Shiloh did. Now all of a sudden we're running and then they take it away from McKenna Van Zandt.
Yep. Tidwell with that steal, and then McKenna Van Zandt loses it. Thompson with the basketball. Now Thurlby. Looks to make a move on Van Zandt. He's going to draw a foul as their runner is no good. Van Zandt picks up her first personal foul. 4:16 to go in the first quarter. 5-4, Shiloh leads. Like you mentioned, this is one of those games that when you look at it on paper, should be a Cardinal victory, but could be also one of those trap games.
Well, I mean, you look at it right here with a conference record of 0-5, and you know, you just don't expect them to do much, but then they come out here to handle the ball pretty well, and then Hutchinson's doing a good job on the boards for them.
Right.
They're being patient and taking the shots and taking the drives when they can get them. We've had a couple turnovers, but we can show no matter what down here offensively, we can do just about whatever we want to do.
Right. Thurlby goes 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. Van Zandt pushes ahead to Culpepper. Culpepper finds an open Tidwell for 3. And it hits nothing but the bottom of the net. Joelle Tidwell for 3 to give Farmington the first lead of their ball game, 7-6. Thurlby with the basketball. 3:55 and counting to go in the first quarter. Over to Simpson. Now to Thompson. Back to Thurlby. That one goes in and out of the hands of Riley Russ and out of bounds. Farmington will have the basketball. Van Zandt to Culpepper. Unexpecting the pass was Culpepper, and Van Zandt throws it away. Van Zandt tells Culpepper, my bad. We'll get it next time.
Uncharacteristic right here. You know, had a turnover and then we didn't have to get the ball up, and went in through it there with their back turned, and you know, I'm sure we'll get in tune and get things rolling here in just a little while.
Yep. Kersey's going to pick up her first personal foul. Second team foul for the Redbirds.
Kind of pressing right now. We're just pressing the issue defensively.
Yeah.
You just let the game come to us, and offensively, like we said, I mean, anything we want to do down here offensively, we've been able to do.
Right. Thurlby with the basketball for Shiloh. Sets up the offense. Directing traffic, gets it into the hands of Russ. Russ goes left, gets it into the hands of number 4, Katie Thompson. Back to Russ. Inside to Thompson. Finds a... There's a 3 off the back of the rim from Thurlby, out of bounds, off of Shiloh, into the hands of Farmington. Shiloh does a nice job of moving the basketball around.
Very, very patient. Another reason for a shot clock.
Yeah, absolutely. Johnson with the basketball over to Culpepper, to Tidwell, to Van Zandt. Van Zandt to Johnson for 3. It's good. Johnson with her first basket of the ball game. It's a 3 with the assist from Van Zandt. And Shiloh wants a timeout, so we'll take it with him. Farmington's up 10-6 with 2:24 to go in the first quarter. Coach Osmond's, I'm Brian Dean. You're listening to Farmington Lady Cardinal basketball on the Farm Cards Live Sports Network.
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
Hi, I'm Jack with Arvest. Today's goal,
We're back.
How you doing?
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. 2:24 to go in the first quarter. Farmington leads it 10-6 over Shiloh. Thurlby to inbound it for Shiloh. Gets the ball back from Katie Thompson. Thompson's got it now way out wide. Now looks to go inside, gets it into the hands of Madeline Sestak. Sestak to Simpson. Simpson goes inside, shot contested by Culpepper. Off the mark, and it's going to be given to Farmington. Minute 55 to go in the first quarter. Tidwell now with the basketball. Gives it up to Kersey. Kersey back inside to Tidwell. Tidwell goes to the right, gives it up to Culpepper. Culpepper walks.
Yeah, we spread it out and, you know, give them one little head fake, put the ball on the floor and go to the basket. Things are wide open for us. We just have to quit having these unforced errors.
Right. Thurlby with the basketball, guarded by Van Zandt. Gives it up to Sestak. Sestak goes inside, gives it up to Simpson. Goes inside, contested shot from Tidwell and Kersey. Three on a way from Sestak's way off the mark. And out of bounds. Carson Dillard's checking into the ball game for Audrey Culpepper. Minute 13 to go in the first quarter. 10-6. Redbirds lead it. Dillard from corner three. Off the mark. Ribs out into the hands of Tidwell. Gives it back to Dillard. Dillard drives inside. Runner's no good. Foul called on the floor. It's going to be on number 11, Riley Russ. Her first personal foul, team's second. 2 team fouls for each team. Johnson to inbound. Gives it up to Tidwell. Shots off the mark. Rebound, Shiloh. Johnson commits the foul on Katie Thompson.
Her first foul, foul for 3.
I'm trying to help you out, Brian. It's just this is a little different look than what we've been used to for, you know, the 18, 19 games that we've played to this point, it seemed like.
Thurlby with the basketball, gives it up to Simpson. Back to Thurlby. Johnson with the pick, steps out of bounds. It's going to be Shiloh basketball. Yeah, it's a lot different when it's not Farmington fast and you're sitting there running up and down the court. Both teams are trying to outrun each other, and next thing you know, you run into somebody who likes to pull it out, set up the offense, pass it around a little bit. Here's a three on the way from Russ. No good. Rebound, Shiloh. Katie Simpson pulls down the rebound, gives it up to Katie Thompson. Russ, jumper is good. Cuts the lead to 2. Last second free attempt is off the mark, and that's where we're going to end first quarter of play. 10-8, Farmington leads it. We'll take a quick timeout. Be back with the second quarter of action. You're listening to Farmington Lady Cardinal basketball on the Farm Cards Live Sports Network.
over these chess pros.
Checkmate. Checkmate. Checkmate.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
Okay. I should let an expert like James help me. And for your financial goals, Arvest is the expert. Our approach to financial planning will help you make all the right moves. Get started now and be prepared for the future like royalty. Trust the experts. Trust.
We're back.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. Start of the second quarter of play. Lady Cardinals lead it 10-8 over Shiloh.
I will have to say something about this broadcast. You know, in the football season, it just seemed like it took us a while to come back from breaks. Marcus is on top of it now. Anytime you say, Marcus, we're ready, he's right back on top of it. Marcus doing a great job up there, buddy.
Yes, he is. Van Zant goes inside. He's going to pick up a foul on number 5, AC Thurlby.
How many students do you have working on this broadcast tonight, Brian?
Let's see. We got Marcus and his sister. So 2, 3, 4 or 5.
5 people putting on this show tonight. You and I get the opportunity just to hang out down here and talk basketball while they're doing all the work.
Absolutely.
You guys are doing a great job.
That they are. We got the dream team set up behind us. Shiloh with the basketball, 7:27 to go in the half. Here's the 3 on the way from Russ, off the back of the rim, rebound Shiloh. That shot's off the mark, rebound Johnson. Johnson looking to push. Into the hands of Tidwell. Back to Dillard for 3 from the top of the key, and it's nothing but the bottom of the net. 15-8, Redbirds lead it. Sestak with the basketball. Gives it up to Simpson. Back to Thurlby. Into the hands of Russ. Looks inside to Thompson. Thompson goes left, then dives inside. Shot off the mark. Rebound Tidwell. Van Zant with the basketball. Pushing ahead to Kersey. Gathers it. Nice job, Kersey. Left-handed layup in.
Good recovery for the ball. I mean, she reached out there with the right hand, knocked it down. Nice little left-handed layup on the right side of the goal.
Absolutely. 17-8 now. Redbirds lead it. Thompson with the basketball for Shiloh. Into the hands of Thurlby. Guarded by Van Zant. Now Simpson. Back to Thompson. To Russ. Over to Sestak, dives inside, gives it up to Thurlby. Off the mark. Cardinals push ahead to Kersey. He's going to get fouled by number 3, Katie Thompson. It's going to be Thompson's first, team's 4th. Kersey's going to be at the line with 2 shots.
You know, it doesn't matter where Kersey is, whether she's playing defense on the block or if she's up the top, she's always the first one back down the court offensively. It's just nice to have that kind of speed and that kind of effort out of a young lady.
That is correct. It doesn't help that, I mean, it doesn't hurt the fact that she's as tall as she is, and her legs, when she runs, is like, I don't know, a gazelle running. Is that the right term?
Gazelle?
A gazelle? Is that the right word?
Yes. If Oxford hears you say that, that's going to be a good time. Runs like a gazelle. She is very athletic, runs well.
Kersey hits both. 19-8 now. Redbirds lead it. Van Zant almost with a steal. Thurlby goes inside. Rebound Dillard. Dillard across the timeline, pushing the pace, gets it ahead to Kersey. Kersey, left-hander is no good. Rebound Kersey. Puts it back up and in. Nice job, Tori Kersey.
Right now we're on an 11-0 run since the break.
Something about tempo. Shiloh goes inside to Rachel Cox and puts the basket up and in. Van Zant pushes ahead. Wide open lane, finds Kersey. Down low, up and in. I believe that's Kersey's 6th straight point and 3 consecutive trips down the court.
That's a little more like what we anticipated.
Redbirds doing a nice job forcing Shiloh to get back on defense. Extends the lead to 23-10. Rachel Cox comes down, puts up another basket.
6'2" junior, pretty easy. Just throw it in there over the top of everybody. Let her drop step, kind of like Austin Shelley in the first game.
Right. Van Zant finds an open Kersey and puts the basket up and in. It's her 10th point of the ball game. Shiloh wants to talk about it as Redbirds go up by 13, 25-12 with 4:21 to go in the second quarter. It's going to be a full timeout.
Scoreboard says third quarter, yeah, third period, yeah.
Somebody needs to tell Coach Morrison he needs to change the quarter.
I think he's learned it tonight. I think it's his first night over there on the clock, getting ready for state, regional, and everything. Well, state, I guess. And some new jobs being learned down here on Press Road.
Yep. It's a tag team duo down there tonight. We got Coach Harper running the clock with a switch. And then Coach
that's
Morrison
what's scary.
puts it everything else.
I mean,
I know it.
Harper down there with, trying to teach Morrison how to run the clock. And then you've got Cy Hornbeck here keeping the book.
Yeah.
Boys, let me tell you, three musketeers, here they go.
Or the Three Stooges, Larry, Bo, and Curly.
It's been a good time down here. I've enjoyed this. A lot of fun. We're up 13 here in the second quarter. 4:21 left to go. Kids are playing hard. It's fun to watch Kersey run the floor.
See, and you were worried about coming down here to do a
I wasn't worried about it. I just didn't want to mess it up. I mean, Ox and Kirk do such a great job with this.
Right.
I mean, I enjoyed listening to them. Football is easy because I love to tell stories.
Right.
And the deal of this, I can tell a story and then all of a sudden not miss a play. Here, like I said earlier, 3 possessions. Just like now, they've already tossed the ball and I'm still talking.
It's a good time, Coach. Thurlby with the basketball out on the wing, guarded by Van Zant. Gets it across to Lauren Wyand. Somehow that basketball went out of bounds off of Farmington. Thurlby gets it in to number 3, Katie Thompson. Her runner is no good. Rebound Farmington, and here goes Van Zant in the lane. Basket was up and in, but she gets called for a charge. It's going to be the second personal foul by Van Zant. And here comes Casey Drain, replacing Van Zant. 3:33 to go in the second quarter. 25-12, Redbirds lead it. Riley Russ with the basketball, goes inside to Rachel Cox. Makes a move to her left. Shot was blocked by Culpepper, kept it in bounds, and here goes Casey Drain. Drain sees the defense, pulls it back out, gets it into the hands of Dillard. Dillard goes inside to Kersey and puts it up and in. 27-12 Redbirds. That's Kersey's 12th point of the ball game.
Just give her the ball.
Seems pretty easy. Shiloh goes inside to Rachel Cox. Turnaround jumper's no good. Rebound Johnson. Johnson pushes ahead to Kersey.
Down the floor again.
Kersey loses control, regathers it, goes up for a shot and gets hacked.
That's all effort. I mean, she came down with the rebound, gave it up, still beat everybody down the floor, gets fouled twice before they finally call it, and now she's at the line.
That's the second personal foul on Katie Thompson. Kersey's third free throw of the night goes in to give her 13.
I don't care if if you're a fan of this game or that game. What you like to see in high school sports is effort and hustle, and that's what you get out of Tori Kersey.
Absolutely. Her second shot's off the front of the rim. Rebounded Shiloh. 28-12 Redbirds. 2:30 to go in the first half. Wyand with the basketball, goes inside, kicks it back out to Russ. Jumpers off the back of the rim, rebound Shiloh. That's going to be Trinity Johnson's second personal foul. Back into the ball game comes Joelle Tidwell and Morgan Bride due to check in. First free throws up and in for Haley Hutchinson. Tidwell and Bry come in. Kersey and Johnson come out. Hutchinson's second shot is on its way and good. 28-14. Dillard with the basketball, gives it up to Tidwell. Tidwell pushing ahead. Looks backside to a wide open Culpepper. An easy layup from Culpepper to take the lead to 30-14. Thurlby. Three ball on the way from Russ. Rattles in and out. Rebound Culpepper. Culpepper gives it up to Dillard. Dillard pushes ahead to Bry. Bry makes a move inside and scores.
Nice move. Up and over.
Extended defense coming now for the Cardinals. Loose ball on the floor. There's going to be a timeout called on the Shiloh Christian, 30 seconds.
You have a walk prior to, he hears it, and then he turns and gets the timeout. And I understand it's 32-14, but it's a high school ball game. We're in the first half. Let's call it right out here. It was a walk.
I agree. So 30-second timeout called by Shiloh. Farmington leads at 32-14 with $1:32 to go in the first half. That's the third timeout called by Shiloh, leaving him with 2 for the rest of the game. Something tells me Coach said all 5 of Shiloh's timeouts are going to be used tonight.
I think that's probably right.
Coming out of the timeout, $1:32 to go in the first half. 32-14. Shiloh has the basketball. Farmington leads it. Russ with the basketball over to Thurlby. Guarded by Bry. Skip pass. Then to a corner. Now Thurlby up at the top of the key. She walked. Turnover Shiloh. Ball was deflected out of bounds off of Shiloh. Remains in the hands of Farmington. Gets it inbounds to Bry, to Culpepper, to Dillard. Dillard to Drain. Directing traffic, goes inside. Gives it up to Culpepper. Culpepper to Tidwell. Tidwell goes inside. Gives it back out to Drain, to Culpepper. Inside to Tidwell. Tidwell makes a move to her right. Floaters off the back of the rim. Rebound, Shiloh. Thurlby with the basketball. Sestak is going to be called for a foul. It's her first, 16th foul. Cardinals with the basketball with 40.3 seconds to go. Coach Jay wants a timeout with 39.5 seconds to go. We'll take a quick break. Redbirds lead at 32-14. We'll be back.
Have you been saving up for or ready to start thinking about and building your dream home from the ground up? If it is that time for that decision to become a reality for you, wait no longer and reach out to Bauman and Crossnow Construction. Established in 2013, Mike Bauman, alongside with Michael and Lane Crossnow, Bauman and Crossnow Construction specialize in residential custom homes, general contracting, multifamily homes, and other specialized homes as well. Having lived in Northwest Arkansas for a combined 60.
All right, Marcus, we're good.
We're back.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. 39.5 seconds to go in the first half. Redbirds lead at 32-14. They also have the basketball. Tidwell to inbounds it. Long outlet pass to Bry. Will take it inside. Left-handed runner is no good. Rebound, Casey Drain gives it up to Culpepper. Goes up for a shot and is going to get fouled by number 12, Lauren Wyand, her first personal foul. Nice rebound there by Casey Drain. Unselfish play given up to Culpepper. Culpepper's first shot's good. 33-14, excuse me. Culpepper's second shot's good. Full court press now from the Redbirds. Shiloh breaks it, then almost turned the ball over.
They're trying to turn it over.
And now, jump ball is called. Shiloh's basketball with 19.5 seconds to go, down by 20. Thurlby to inbound it for Shiloh. Guarded by Culpepper, gives it into Russ. That time Shiloh does turn it over with 12.8 seconds to go. Tidwell to inbounds it, gets it into Drain. Drain makes a move on Thurlby, breaks the timeline with 8 seconds to go, then has her pocket picked by Thurlby. Thurlby to Sestak, basket's no good, and that's going to be the end of the first half. Where your Redbirds lead at 34-14, it's halftime. We'll take a quick break, unless you want to talk about it first, Coach.
We'll take a break, come right back.
All right, we'll take a break. You're listening to Farmington Lady Cardinal Basketball on the Farm Cards Live Sports Network.
At Farmington High School, we have a vast array of technology, ranging from MacBooks
I got another shirt in here if you want to get some of it. I got booted in during an 8th grade game. No shit. Yeah. Are you serious? Well, he was on. All of our girls that have gotten this trade one, they kind of like it's weird because it's like you're not supposed to be like.
to 3D printers, touchscreens, and various broadcasting equipment to show sporting events, concerts, and pep rallies in the highest quality possible.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning team that knows how to run offense and defense, knows the plays, the competition, how to score, and isn't afraid to get a little dirty. The McNaughton team knows two important things. One, how to help you buy, sell, invest in, and manage real estate. And two, how to cheer on the home team with an awesome tailgate event. For all your real estate needs, visit us at allnwahomes.com. McNaughton, your neighborhood community realtors.
Serving Northwest Arkansas since 1996, Trinity Rehabilitation and Sports Medicine specializes in physical therapy, certified hand therapy, and aquatic therapy. You have a choice when it comes to where your physical therapy services take place, and we hope you make it at Trinity Rehab and Sports Medicine of NWA. We are located at 2793 Millennium Drive, Suite number 2 in Fayetteville, and can be reached at 479-521-2232. Trinity Rehab and Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Farmington Cardinal Athletics. Go Cards!
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets? Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Loved Arvest mobile banking, but asked for more features. We heard you and created a whole new app. Introducing Arvest Go. With Arvest Go, you'll be able to personalize your banking experience like never before. Access your accounts by using our fast fingerprint login. Or set up Quick View to look at your balances without even logging in. Choose a profile photo, favorite an account, or send us a secure message right from the app. And just like before, you can always transfer money, pay bills, and deposit checks, all with your phone. Arvest Go. It's everything you've asked for and more. It's mobile banking as unique as you are. Download Arvest Go from your app store and start using Arvest Go today.
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets? Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
At Farmington High School, we have a vast array of technology, ranging from MacBooks to 3D printers, touchscreens, and various broadcasting equipment to show sporting events, concerts, and pep rallies in the highest quality possible.
Hi, I'm Jack with Arvest. Today's goal, outmaneuver these chess pros.
Checkmate. Checkmate. Checkmate.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
Okay. I should let an expert like James help me. And for your financial goals, Arvest is the expert.
Our approach to financial planning will help you make all the right moves. Get started now and be prepared for the future like royalty. Trust the experts. Trust Arvest. Hear from a chess pro at our experts website.
Here at Farmington, we take our athletic program seriously. We strive for greatness in every sport, whether it's baseball, softball, football, basketball, volleyball, golf, track, cross country, cheer, dance, or tennis. We settle for nothing short of excellence. With top-of-the-line facilities and new ones to come, Farmington is a place for all athletes.
Are you in the market for some exterior or home improvements? Is your home ready for new siding, gutters, or metal roof, or asphalt roof? Do you need a new metal building or a shop? Give Foster's Exterior Solutions a call today. Locally owned and operated right here in Farmington since 2008, Foster's Exterior Solutions is a proud supporter of Farmington Cardinal Athletics.
Hello, this is Kerry Pitts with Foster's Exterior Solutions. Please give us a call for all your roofing, siding, and gutter needs. We're at 479-445-9799. Go Cardinals.
Ozark Dermatology offers full medical, surgical, and aesthetic services. Our team offers comprehensive care for medical and surgical conditions for adults and children. Our experienced board-certified physicians and highly trained physician extenders provide state-of-the-art diagnosis, treatments, and procedures in a relaxed and compassionate setting. Let Ozark Dermatology be your path to healthy skin. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas.
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
Hi, I'm Jack with Arvest.
You ready?
Yep. Welcome back, Cardinal fans. Getting set for the second half of play. And, Coach, so far so good. 34-14, Redbirds lead it. Being led by Tori Kersey with 13 points in the first half.
Well, it's kind of what we anticipated, you know, and Tori has done what Tori does every time she plays. She hustles down the floor. She's the first one down. She's got a couple of, you know, snowbird runouts and you know, playing very well tonight. Shiloh, on the other hand, I mean, they're trying to keep the ball out here. They're trying to keep it away from us, which, you know, they're kind of undermanned at this point, especially being down 20 right here. They've missed multiple point-blank shots. You know, and as long as we keep doing what we're doing, play within the game and not press it so much and just let the game come to us, you know, this thing should end pretty quick. Sounds kind of rough, but I'm just being honest.
You're good. I think everybody knows that. Once we definitely saw tell of 2 quarters. In the first quarter, it was kind of a slow, methodical pace, ball controlled by Shiloh a lot of the time, and then in the second quarter, Farmington really took off.
I agree. They lived up to that Farmington fast the last few minutes.
Culpepper from the corner for 3 is good. Good way to start the second quarter, the second half. 37-14, 7:45 to go in the third quarter. Thurlby with the basketball. Thompson goes inside, gives it up to Simpson. Nope, excuse me, that was Thompson on the inside. Trinity Johnson picks up her 3rd personal foul.
Good coaching point. Don't be weird, just guard. Gotta love him. You gotta love him. I mean, he's his own dude. I love it. I respect it. That's who he is. That's what he's talking. He's talking to his daughter in that situation. There's some things I've said around my house to my daughter. Hey, don't be weird right now. Just do what you're supposed to do.
Exactly. Simpson's second shot is up and good. 37-16 now. Van Zandt with the basketball, gives it up to Tidwell. Over to Culpepper in the corner. Finds Tidwell, back to Culpepper for 3, and it's good. Back-to-back threes now for Culpepper. Gives her 12 on the night. I'd like to also congratulate Audrey on her offer from Crowder College to play basketball at the collegiate level. Pass intercepted by Van Zandt. Here comes a 3 from Van Zandt. It's off the back of the rim. Thurlby with a rebound, guarded by Van Zandt. Loses control. Van Zandt ends up with it. Van Zandt with another 3 attempt. And then this one falls. Gives Van Zandt her first bucket of the game. First points of the game. With a 3. And here's the 4th timeout called by Shiloh on the night. It's a 30-second timeout. So, Coach, now as you look at it, looking up at the scoreboard, now it's a full timeout. You got Tori Kersey with 13, Culpepper with 12, Van Zandt with 3, Tidwell and Johnson both with 5.
You know, you were talking about Culpepper and back-to-back threes right there. It was announced this week that she got an offer from Crowder, and good school to go to. We're very fortunate. Eliana Landwehr is playing softball there, and it's nice that that's a great outlet. And, you know, it's within an hour and 15 minutes here. It's a good place for these kids to go get a couple of years of school in, get their cords in, and play ball while they're there. Very, very happy with what's going on up there. Very happy with what she's doing. She's a great kid, and she will represent our school and our community well no matter where she goes.
That's right. It's been a great week for Culpepper. Not only did she get that offer, but, Coach, I don't know if you know this or not, but she also this past Tuesday received the keys to a Dodge Charger that her parents bought her.
Well, God bless her parents. Can I get adopted real soon? I mean, I kind of like to have a Charger, too.
That's what I was.
I got an old beat-up Ford pickup, man. I mean,
yeah, anybody that's seen Coach Osnes' old beat-up Ford pickup knows that it ain't beat up, nor is it old.
I would like to have that Charger. That'd be fun for the weekend.
Yes, it would. Then who would be flying under the radar, you or your wife?
Oh, I'd be having a good time, I can tell you that.
Shiloh with the basketball, 6:30 to go in the third quarter, 43-16 Redbirds. Thurlby with the basketball. Works her way into the trap. The pass deflected by Culpepper, ends up into the hands of Van Zandt, who gives it up to Kersey, puts the basket up and in, 45-16 now.
Always the first one down the court. And what's amazing about that, there's 4 other people who had the opportunity to be the first one down the court, but Tori Kersey is always the first one down.
Yep. Well, I mean, Coach, her legs are 6 inches taller than everybody else's.
You know, she's playing in front of the defense, and that does give her an advantage. But a lot of times she'll go ahead and the guard will go ahead and take her down to the block, and still from there she beats everybody down the floor. Just great basketball knowledge. And she gets a foul call right there. That's kind of like the boys' game a while ago. 2 ships passing in the night, and there's that phantom whistle.
Yep. That phantom whistle allows the referees to take a breath. Maybe that was the case.
I think that was the situation right there.
First free throw is off the mark from Haley Hutchinson. 45-16, 5:44 to go in the third quarter. Second shot from Hutchinson. It's up and it's in. 45-17. Van Zandt with the basketball across the timeline, ahead to Johnson. Thought about a 3, takes a step over. Errant pass ends up in the hands of Kersey to Tidwell. Over to, I can't see who that is. Now to Van Zandt at the top of the key, dives inside, spins around, puts the basket up and in. Thurlby with the basketball. Now the band is saying that she's bouncing the ball. Glad they know what a bounce is. Riley with the basketball. Riley Russ. Stolen by Johnson, picked up by Van Zandt. Turns out, pushes ahead to Tori Kersey. Puts the layup up and in. 17 points down from Kersey. (49-17), 4:45 to go in the third quarter. Thurlby dives inside, kicks it back out to Thompson. Thompson goes inside to Hutchinson. Shots off the mark. Into the hands of Culpepper. Out to Van Zandt. Going to take it inside. Basket's up and in. Van Zandt now with 7. (51-17). Redbirds lead it. Thurlby with the basketball. Deflected pass by Kersey. And the ball is jumped. Possession arrow belongs to Shiloh. Thurlby gets it inbounds to Thompson, who then throws it away.
You know, Tommy Tice told me a great story one time. He was quarterbacking at Huntsville, and he throws like 3 picks in the first half. Goes in at halftime. The coach says, "Hey, do me a favor. Try throwing it to them this time. Maybe we'll pick it off." That's kind of like what's going on right here. We've gotten like 4 turnovers in a row, and they've thrown it right to us every time. That just, I mean, all of a sudden there's that Tommy Tice story.
Right.
I mean, there's the football side coming out.
Culpepper with the basketball, gives it up to Johnson to Tidwell. Tidwell looking inside, gets it To the corner to Van Zant. Culpepper at the top of the key. Thought about a three. Passes it up. Gives it to Johnson for a three. Off the mark. Culpepper with a rebound. Puts it up and in. Nice job of moving the basketball. Getting the offensive rebound. Lady Cardinals to push the lead to 53-17 now. Wyan goes inside. Kicks it back out to Thompson. Thompson to Russ. Russ goes to the corner. Then goes inside to Sestak. Has it knocked away. Russ ends up with it. Into the hands of Thurlby. Guarded by Tidwell. Deflects the pass into the hands of Kersey. Then gets it knocked away. Back into the hands of Thurlby. Thurlby gives it up to Russ. Skip pass over to Thompson. Thompson back to Russ. Thurlby goes around Kersey. Skip pass over to Thompson. Thompson to Russ in the corner. Russ fakes the shot, goes inside. Jumper's up and good. 53-19. Van Zant with the basketball. Gives it over to Tidwell. Tidwell gives it to a diving Johnson. Runner's no good. Rebound. Fought for between Kersey and Wyan. And they're going to call a jump ball. It's going to be possession Arrow Cardinals. 2:30 to go in the third quarter. Van Zant to Johnson. Johnson to Tidwell. Tidwell dives inside. Kicks it out to Van Zant. Three's on its way. And it's good. 56-19 now. Casey Drain, Carson Dillard, Morgan Bry, Megan Hernandez set to check in for the Redbirds.
Yeah, 37-point lead. I mean, next dead ball, we get four other kids in there, get them some playing time.
There's Culpepper.
Make that 39. There we go.
30-second timeout called by the Redbirds. Minute 56 to go in the third quarter. Redbirds up 58-19. And just like that, the points have exploded. Was going to do a point recap, but they just disappeared. Kersey, I believe, has got 17. Culpepper
once again, we talked about this earlier. It's a teaching night.
Right.
Coach Harper's teaching Coach Morrison the scoreboard. Now we're getting lined back up. And I'm happy he's down there doing it, and it's not me.
I would agree with that statement.
That would not be the only time the whole scoreboard would go blank. It would be many times throughout the game. We'd have to stop the game, and here we go again.
Right.
I'd get fired in the first quarter.
Minute 50 to go in the third quarter. 58-19 Redbirds. Thoroughly for Shiloh with the basketball. Guarded by Hernandez. Thurlby out to Russ. Russ's jumper's off the mark. Rebound Thurlby. Guarded by Bry, gives it up to Sestak. Takes it inside. Shot's no good. Rebound Dillard. Dillard gets pushed out of bounds, but the referee calls her out of bounds. Thurlby to Russ. Over to Sestak. Sestak takes a dribble inside, kicks it back out to Russ. Russ dives inside, kicks it outside to Thurlby. Three's on the way, no good. Rebound Sestak. Shot's no good. Rebound Russ. Another three on the way from Shiloh, no good. Rebound Dillard. Dillard gives it up to Drain. Drain pushes ahead to Hernandez. Wide open layup's good. Megan Hernandez with her first bucket of the night with the assist coming from Drain.
That's another one that's kind of in the mold of Tori Kersey's, Hernandez. I mean, I had her in class last year. Great student, great person, and right out here you can see the same thing. She loves to compete and she will hustle.
The bench is deep for Coach Johnson. As Hernandez steals one, gives it up to Bry, makes a power move inside, and then gets fouled on her way up. She's going to go to line for two. Katie Thompson's going to pick up the foul. It's going to be her third personal foul, team second.
2 shots at the line for Morgan Bry.
Bry at the line with 2 shots. First shot's up. Off the rim, off the glass, and out. No good, 60-19. Redbirds lead it. Second shot for Bry. It's on its way. That one is true. 3 points now for Bry. Thurlby with the basketball for Shiloh. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. 61-19 Redbirds. Russ for 3. No good. Rebound Hernandez gives it up to Johnson. Johnson across the timeline gives it up to Dillard. Dillard thought about a 3. Then passes inside to Hernandez. Back out to Drain. To Dillard. To Bry. To Drain. To Dillard. For 3 at the buzzer. Oh, shots off the front of the rim. No good. That's going to do it for the third quarter of play. 61-19 Redbirds. We'll take a break and be right back. You're listening to Farmington Lady Cardinal Basketball on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network.
Today's goal, outmaneuver these chess pros.
Checkmate. Checkmate. Checkmate.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
Okay. I should let an expert like James help me. And for your financial goals, Arvest is the expert. Our approach to financial planning will help you make all the right moves. Get started now and be prepared for the future like royalty. Trust the experts. Trust Arvest. Hear from a chess pro at our experts website.
Have you been saving up for or ready to start thinking about and building your dream home from the ground?
Marcus, we're ready. We're back. We're back, Cardinal fans. Start of the fourth quarter, 42-point lead for Farmington, 61-19. Redbirds lead it over Shiloh. On the court for your Redbirds, Megan Hernandez, Morgan Bride, Madison Earnhardt, Casey Drain, and Carson Dillard. For Shiloh, Katie Thompson, AC Thurlby, Caitlin Simpson, Riley Russ. A little pass too high from Hernandez to Earnhardt. Goes out of bounds and into the hands of Shiloh as a turnover. Also on the court for Shiloh is number 00, Rachel Cox. Drain deflects that one out of bounds.
You know, Drain did a good job on last possession. They tried throwing it into Rachel Cox, who's 6'2". Casey Drain, they've got her listed at 5'3", which I'm going to say she's 5 feet. But she's the one that actually came down with that. Did a great job playing defense. She's doing a good job right here.
She has had a great senior season, Coach. And if I was a voting person for all-state selection, she would have my vote for Sixth Man of the Year. Rachel Cox makes a move to the right. Sky hook is no good. 6:50 to go in the ball game. Redbirds lead at 61-19. Cox will have 2 shots. Earnhardt picks up her first personal foul. Shot from Cox is no good. Cox's free throw, second attempt is good.
Unorthodox shot, but was, hey,
I agree.
50%.
Wasn't that ex-former Razorback Nikki Bradford that had the same shot?
Looked pretty close. No, I don't think it's Nikki Bradford, but I mean, that's...
Drain to Bry to Earnhardt. Earnhardt dives inside. Shot is no good. And they call the charge on Earnhardt. Her second personal foul. Who was the guy that played for the Razorbacks that didn't transfer it out? They had that being behind the neck shot. I thought for sure it was Bradford. I've been wrong before. I ain't afraid to admit it. I may be wrong again.
We'll have to get Oxford and Sims back in here to answer those questions. Oxford is the basketball guru.
There's a charge called, offensive foul on Caitlin Simpson for Shiloh. It's going to be her first personal foul, team foul number 3. 5:20 to go.
Maybe we can get him to call in from Hot Springs tonight and, give us a racing report and what the weather's like in Hot Springs and tell us who had the unorthodox shots.
Drain for 3 is good. Out of the hands of Dillard, over to Drain from the wing, and it's good. 64-20 Redbirds. 44-point lead. Thurlby to Russ. Back to Thurlby. Goes inside. Runs into Casey Drain. Loose ball picked up by Earnhardt, given up to Dillard. Dillard kicks it to Bry. Bry inside to Hernandez. Back out to Dillard for a long three-point attempt, and it's good. 67-20, 4:35 to go in the ball game. Thurlby with the basketball, gives it up to Thompson, over to Russ. Russ out to Simpson. Simpson back to Thurlby. Shots off the back of the rim. Rebound Hernandez. Into the hands of Dillard. Over to Drain. Back to Dillard. To Earnhardt. Inside to Hernandez. And out of bounds off of Russ.
Into the game for Shiloh Christian. Number 21, Lauren Glenn. Number 23, Lauren Eldridge. Along with Lauren Wyatt.
Mass substitutions coming for Shiloh. It'll be Farmington basketball with 3:45 to go in the ball game. Inbounds pass to Morgan Bry. Back out to Dillard. Over to Drain. Back to Bry. Bry thought about a 3. Goes inside. Gives it up to Drain, who cuts inside. Tries to get it to the hands of Bry and knocked out of bounds off of Shiloh.
It's good ball movement. I mean,
Yes,
that's a nice little two-man game right there, back and forth. Nice cuts.
Drain to Hernandez. Power move to the right. Gets slapped in the hands.
We could hear that 40 feet away, couldn't we?
Absolutely. Haley Hutchinson picks up her 3rd personal foul.
2 shots at the line.
3 minutes and counting to go in the ball game. 67-20 lead for Farmington. Substitutions coming for Farmington. Into the ball game. Cadence Dean, Allie Diversary, Mazzy Carlson, and Carmela Garola. Also set to check in is Dazen Pruitt. Coming in for shooting Hernandez. Hernandez's shots up and in. 68-20, 2:25 to go in the ball game.
And Shiloh can't get on the bus quick enough. Playing hard. They're not giving up. I mean, they're working hard, doing everything they can. They just cannot buy a bucket tonight.
There's a bucket by number 12, Lauren Wyan. Carlson to Garola. Pulls it back out, sets up the offense. Dean with the basketball, finds Diversary to Pruitt. Pruitt to Dean. Inside to Carlson. Shots blocked. Recovered by Dean. And jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to Farmington. Minute 30 to go in the ball game. 68-22. Diversary to inbound it for Farmington. Carlson puts the shot up. Rattles around the rim and out.
That's, I'm not going to say it. Possession Shiloh.
In golf, we call that a gimme.
Under a minute.
Diversary with the steal. Gives it up to Carlson. Back to Diversary. to Pruitt down low. Back out to Carlson. To Garola. To Pruitt. To Carlson. To diving Dean. Up. Almost got it to go. Gets fouled on the way up. Foul's called on Lauren Wyan. Dean with 2 shots. First one's up and off the front of the rim. Second shot is true. 7 seconds to go, 69-23 Redbirds. And that's the ball game. Final score is 69-23 Redbirds. Redbirds lead it, and Coach, the way it ended up is the way we wanted it to end up.
Well, that's what we talked about, in pregame, kind of anticipating this. Shiloh's had a rough conference season. We've been on a roll. Got some sharpshooters, plus you have the fact you got Tori Carson. I mean, she's the X factor. I mean, she's out in front quick. 17 points at the last that we checked, and she played extremely hard, as did all of them. And of course, you have Culpepper come out, hit back-to-back threes, kind of put the nails in the coffin, so to speak.
Right.
It's a fun game to watch offensively if you're a Farmington fan.
Absolutely, Coach. I appreciate it. Believe it or not, well, not believe it or not, but I'm just going to put it this way. You did a great job.
Hey, appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. I mean, I didn't tell as many stories as I did during the football season, but it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, and it's always a good time to sit here and talk about these kids we have here at Farmington.
Right. Great night to be a Lady Cardinal as they are victorious over Shiloh. For Coach Randy Osnes, I'm Brian Dean. You've been listening to Farmington Lady Cardinal basketball on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network. Good night, and we will see you on Tuesday. We clear, Marcus?